What's up, everybody? Uh, Shouts out to y'all. I I love the NBA. It's one of my pastimes, one of my hobbies. I follow it. I play a little bit, pick up from time to time, when the joints allow. Uh, but I am really, really excited about what's going on. I've been wanting to jump on here for a while to share my thoughts, my insights, my opinions. So what better time than now? Better late than never. Um, First off, I've always been a huge CP3 fan. Love Chris Paul. And given his track record of how his career is going, how he kind of always breaks down in the playoffs with freak injuries and soft tissue injuries and whatnot, I was thinking to myself, why not go to a championship contender and be a backup? With Tyus Jones now being the starting point guard for the Washington Wizards, Chris Paul now slots into being the best backup point guard in the NBA. He's going to play behind Steph. He's going to play with Steph from time to time. And I love to see it. I've always wanted to see him win a chip. And I don't know if he's going to win one because the Joker out there in Denver is a beast. Jamal Murray, their two-man game is incredible. I really appreciate and respect it. I love to see it. So I think CP3 going to Golden State is a good move for him. It's going to be fun to watch. I hope he does win the chip before he decides to hang him up. But I've always loved his game, his competitiveness. Leadership has always been somewhat grating on people, you know what I mean? But hey, some people rule with an iron fist, as it were to say. And sometimes the smartest guy in the room is the smartest guy in the room. Experience is a great teacher. But anyway, I kind of foresaw it. And I kind of foresee these things. They kind of happen in my mind before they actually happen in reality for whatever reason. But I also thought that Golden State needed to move on from Jordan Poole. Don't want to disparage him, and he's a young man living his dream. You know what I'm saying? Making generational amounts of money. I think that he's doing well for himself. But as far as the team is concerned, I think they didn't need the immaturity. You know what I'm saying? They want to open the window and keep the window open as much as they can with the core that they have there of Draymond Green, Steph, and Clay. So I thought that it was a good idea for them to move on from him and get something that, that would be valuable to them going forward. Now, they did say they don't want to work with projects anymore, but I thought that they could have got a lottery pick. I was thinking that they could have sent him to Washington for the number 8 pick, possibly. Because we kind of know what he is. He's going to be a scoring star. Don't know if he's ever going to do anything on the defensive end, on the defensive side of the ball, but he's gonna put up Steph-like numbers from time to time. Man, the boy can score. He's a bucket. You know what I'm saying? He when he gets going, when he gets on fire, he can shoot that thing. So I thought they should have traded him for the 8th pick, but hey, they got CP3, and I'm gonna love seeing that combo of him and Steph and Draymond on the floor together. That's gonna be nice to see. Now they got to do something. They got to get a backup big or somebody that can help Looney out down there. Maybe Jonathan Kuminga. I don't see what they see in him. Obviously, I've been a fan for about 30 plus years. So, I mean, I know a little bit. Obviously I'm not a professional, but I don't see what they see. I mean, he has improved gradually, but I'll sell high on the man and get him out of there for a lottery pick. I've read, and I'm sure some of you have as well, that some lottery teams have been giving him phone calls about him, asking what's up with him in hopes of maybe trading a lottery pick for him. Sell high, get him out of there. We don't need the negative energy. We don't need the I'm not playing enough type of energy permeating the locker room. I know that's going to happen anyway. These are grown men. These are players. Everybody wants playing time. Everybody wants to be able to see the floor. But you got to earn that. And if you got somebody in front of you, then they're playing for a reason. More likely than not, they're playing because they're more experienced and more productive, and they're more conducive to winning. So, with that being said, I think they should sell high in, because I don't really see how he helps them tremendously. I see how he helps them, and I see somewhat of the potential, but if they can get somebody else in there, man, that has a higher basketball IQ, that has a more a higher level, a style of play that's more congruent to what they do, I think they should sell high and get them out of there, man. I'm not one to wait for 3, 4, 5 years to see if something's gonna work. This is professional sports, and if you're trying to win, man, the name on the front of the jersey means a lot more than the name on the back of the jersey. Unless they're these lifelong franchise stalwarts, where like a Steph, where you built your team around them and they've won at a high level, they've won you championships, then I can understand that. But these younger guys coming in, man, I don't think so, man. They understand it is a business, so more likely than not, they do understand that they will be traded, or they can be traded. Anybody can be traded. So I think they should, in order to help kind of leverage that window and keep it open, should sell high, man, and trade them. Trade them for a lottery pick that you know is going to really, really pan out, that you have a high amount of confidence that will pan out because of their work ethic and what they've shown and how their journey has progressed to how they've gotten to the NBA, and you think that's their mindset, going to be their mindset going forward, then of course you go ahead and you trade them for a prospect like that, or you trade them for an established veteran that can help you. You need a backup big. I don't want to see Dwight Howard take a 65% pay cut. I want to see him come back to the league, man, and back somebody up. Why not Golden State, man? I know he has the antics and whatnot, but he's a vet. He knows how to play. He can give you a good 10, 15 minutes, man. I think Dwight should be back in the league. I'm really excited to see CP3 in Golden State, man. That's gonna be fun. But they need some bigs though. They need some bigs, and they need some backup wings, man. That's young and can play. Matter of fact, they still have the 19th pick in the draft, I believe. So I'm hoping that they draft Jaime Jaquez from UCLA. For all thoughts and intents, the little bit that I did see him play, he knows what he's doing, man. He's a veteran college player. He knows how to play the game. I think he'll help them. Excuse me. So that'll be fun to watch, fun to see. But I foresaw the Jordan Poole thing in Washington, man. I saw it, like, I want to say a few days, maybe a week ago, man. It just made sense to me. Also, CP3, that made sense to me. Seeing him in Golden State, man, running with them, running with the Warriors. I saw that. If we could backtrack, I foresaw the Spurs, like a lot of us did, the Spurs winning that draft pick to pick Victor Wembanyama. I saw that. I saw that as a possibility, and obviously it was statistically, according to the lottery, there was a high probability, 14.68% chances or something like that they would get the pick, and they did. I think it's a good pick. I think that he will do well and he'll flourish. He's a great prospect. Hope he can stay healthy. I hope that that the people he has been working with will be hired by the Spurs and continue to work with him, because they, by all indications that I see and have read and heard, I think they've done a great job with him, and I don't want to see them butt heads with the organization, and I don't want them to go the whole Kawhi injury route and kind of shut down what they were doing and kind of take over. I think they should work with the people he's been working with and have a collaborative effort of taking care of him as they move forward with his career. I think they have great ideas with how they've done the exercises for his feet, for his limbs, and how they've taken care of his body and how they're building him, not moving forward and having him lift weights so much, but just letting his body progress naturally and normally. I think they've done a great job with him, man, and I hope he has a great and long career. I actually foresaw the Pelicans years ago getting the number 1 pick when they picked Zion. And I also, me in New York, obviously I'm a New Yorker, I'm a Knicks fan. I really did want to see us get the number 1 pick. I really did want to see that, and I was right. I, along with Stephen A, were right. The Hornets got the Pelicans got the number 1 pick, and KD and Kyrie ended up in New York. We were right. Just the wrong franchise. But it worked out well for us. With the current climate of things going on, Zion in the news with possibly being traded, all of the things going on in Memphis, I think we got the right pick. I love RJ. I want him to stay. I hate hearing his name in draft and trade rumors. I don't like it. I want to keep him. I do want to stay loyal to who we drafted. I know the name on the front of the front of the jersey is more important than the name on the back of the jersey, but he's always want to be a Knick. He loves being a Knick. His draft day reaction to being drafted by the Knicks was phenomenal. I love him. I want to keep him. I want to see what he grows into. I know he's had his ups and downs, his slow starts, but hey, hopefully going forward he'll grow out of that. And even if he doesn't, we had players that have slow starts sometimes. Allen Houston used to start slow in the season from time to time, man. But I mean, we got to the finals with him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about that, man. I love RJ. I want to keep him. Obi. Love Obi, man. Same thing, man. I don't want to see him go. But you get frustrated. This is the young man's career. He wants to play. You know what I mean? He doesn't just want to be a backup, man. And I wouldn't. I understand. So what I don't want to do and wouldn't do is, unless it mutually benefited us, I would not trade him into this conference. I'm not trading any of our players into our conference that they can hurt us unless they're just going to a team that is not going to progress and hurt us in the future. You know what I mean? I will not trade him in conference. I'm not trading him to Charlotte. I'm not trading him to Miami, Indiana. Nah, not doing it. Not going to be able to do it. Excuse me. We've heard that before. Shout out to Jalen Rose. But not at all. Shout out to Locked On Knicks. I heard them say Houston wouldn't be bad. And I don't want to sell low on him. He was the 8th pick in the draft, and we all know what he can do when given the ample opportunity to play. You know what I'm saying? He can give you 20, 25 a game. He can give you 8 rebounds a game. He's going to infuse energy into your squad, and he's going to contribute to winning. I think he's a burgeoning star. I really do. He just hasn't had the opportunity because he's playing behind an All NBA player, in Julius. And Julius has played well. He's played very well over these last few years. He's improved. He can be a little bit emotional sometimes, but to his and our detriment. But hey, man, it looks like we've made our choice, and looks like Obi's kind of made that easy. So if he must go, we can't sell low and get a pick in the 20s, man. He's the 8th pick in the draft, and that "what have you done for me lately" ain't gonna fly for me, and I hope it won't fly for Leon Rose in the front office, because real talk, the boy can play. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna do well. Why not trade him to Dallas for the number 10 pick in the draft if they're not looking at Derek Lively, which is well, all thoughts and indications, man, hitting 14 threes in a row in the workout. The boy can shoot. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna give you a rim running lob threat. So that'd be awesome. But if they don't want to go, if they trying to get Clint Capella in the number 15 or something like that, hey, let them do their thing. I don't mind. But if we can get Obi in there, because they were thinking about in rumors for John Collins for quite some time, but I think they're kind of scared of the contract for whatever reason. I don't know. But if they want to get a cheaper or more cost-effective option, why can't we get the number 10 pick for Obi? Him down there playing with Kyrie and Luka, that won't be a bad look for them. It wouldn't be. So why can't we get the number 10 pick in the draft? Why do we have to get a pick in the 20s? And if we absolutely had to trade him to someone in conference, I think Locked On Knicks, I just listened to that a little while ago, so that's why it's fresh in mind. I think that if we did have to deal with Indiana, I would take Chris Duarte and their pick in the 20s. But that's a worst case scenario. Let's keep our man in New York. You know what I'm saying? Let's let him go to Brooklyn. I'll take 21 and 22. And if Noah Clowney drops, we take him to back up Julius. You know what I'm saying? 6'10", has the potential to shoot, shot blocker. You know what I mean? He's not as positionally versatile as Taylor Hendricks if we would trade him for the number 10 pick. but I'll take him. Why not? And then 2, we take the 22nd pick as well. Draft G.G. Jackson if he drops. Let him ball out and grow up in the G League, man. And if he's a star, if he turns into a star in 3 or 4 years, then bang, we got one. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at that. But I'm trading him out of conference though, man. I don't want him to blow up and hurt us in the playoffs or anything like that. That'd be a little embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? To watch him blow up somewhere else and be a star, and then we have to deal with him for years to come, running rush out on Julius. It's not a good look. But hey, I'd be sad to see him go, man. But I wish him nothing but the best. Once a Knick, always a Knick. Hey, why not Houston? Houston is another good look. You know what I'm saying? Coach Ime Udoka, he wants to win. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to raise them slow. He want to throw them in the fire, man, and watch them shine. You know what I mean? Burn off the impurities and let them shine, let pure gold and grow. Why can't we send them IQ? You know what I mean? IQ and Isaiah Roby and draft considerations or something like that. And Obi for the 4th pick. Why not? We can draft for Amen Thompson if he's there. We can draft in the Star Thompson if they're there. You know what I'm saying? More likely than not. Chances are they will be, according to the prognosticators and what we've been seeing from the mock drafts and whatnot, and the consolidated drafts. Not the right word, but hey, you know what I mean. So why can't we do that? Why sell low on him? Because everybody knows IQ wants to start. He doesn't want to be a backup all his career. He doesn't just want to be a 6 man. He wants to run a team. You know what I mean? So I think he's a better point guard option than Kevin Porter Jr. You know what I'm saying? KPJ, I love that. I love him. I really do, man. He can play. I like his game a lot. I think he could be a 6 man for a minute. Will he be happy? Probably not. But hey, IQ is that guy. You know what I'm saying? He can get on fire, man, and he's a star. He's a star. So why can't we get excuse me? Why can't we get a 4th pick in the draft for Obi and IQ? It's not beyond the realm of possibility. I think we could. And I don't think I'm overvaluing my guys. We see what IQ can be. We see when he gets the ball in his hands what he can do. We've seen him drop 30, 38, 39. We've seen him keep the Knicks in games. We've seen him help us win games. We know what he can do. And then he's a committed worker. He's a rat in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So is Obi. You're getting dirt workers that's gonna work to improve their games and do what they need to do, not be out here getting in trouble and whatnot, not doing a bunch of nonsense, man. You know what I'm saying? That has to be valued. So we don't sell low on them, man. I don't want to pick in the 20s, man. Give me a lottery pick for them because we know what they can do. We don't know what these kids are going to be able to do when they get in. We have an idea. We have confidence that they'll do that, but they have to show and prove. You know what you're getting, and you also have a potential in them as well because they're still young in their careers. They haven't realized what they will be. They're not complete yet. They still have a lot of room to grow, man, and they're going to maximize their potential, man, because they love the game. You can see it by how they work. You know what I mean? And I don't think you'll have to be afraid of giving them money, man, and them not being what they want to become and the best they want to become because they're competitive, man. So we can't sell low on our guys, man. We can't sell low on them. If we got to see them go, we got to get something valuable for them, man. Not picks in the 20s, man. We know what they can be, and we see the potential. So I hope we don't sell low. That'd be horrible for me. I don't want to see that. What else we got? What else we got to talk about? I don't know, man. This draft night tonight, man. It's crazy. I love the game, man. It's so much fun, man. It's one of my joys in this world. Beside my family, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited. So I hope y'all enjoy, have fun, enjoy the draft, enjoy the trade season. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I really thought that we would have been better off if we could have got KP. Sad to see him go to Boston. Unfortunately, man, it opens up the offense for them. They'll be good with them, man. That's a good move for them. I was hoping he could have played the 5 for us for a bit, man, open up the floor and unlock Julius a little more, man, giving him some space to operate, man. I really wish that we could have got him. And kept Mitch, man. That's my guy. Loch Ness. Shouts out to CP the franchise, Block Ness Monster. You know what I'm saying, moniker. Yeah, man, I love Mitch, man. He's talented. He's a hard worker, man. I want to see him get a little bit more of a leash, man, to expand his game and do something for him, man. Throw him some bones, man, so the dog can defend the house. He's gonna do it anyway, man. But make him happy. Give him some good energy, man. Give him something. Give him a couple of touches, man, so he can get down there and do something. He's gonna improve. You know what I'm saying? He can do things. He's a basketball player. He's been playing all his life practically, right? So he has the potential to do something. You know what I'm saying? And do it on the NBA level. But got to give him confidence, man, and let him do something from time to time, man. Give him a few touches. But for me, he's untouchable. So I would have wanted KP with Mitch coming off the bench, man. Mitch got to stay, man. He's like my DeAndre Jordan, whom I appreciate and love, man. Once a Nick, always a Nick. You know it. So and he helped Mitch out a lot, man. So gotta respect that. But yeah, man, I really hope y'all enjoy the draft. Enjoy the night, and hopefully I get back to y'all soon. Hopefully y'all hear me out and enjoy what I've had to say. I think that what this space is missing is me. I wanted to be here for a while. Finally decided to do it, and I hope y'all enjoy. Hopefully we get to talk, chop it up. You know what I'm saying, debate and all that stuff. And God bless. Appreciate y'all. Enjoy the game. We'll be watching.